Hello friends, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel Quest for Knowledge. Today we are going to discuss about life processes. We all are surrounded by many living beings and non-living things around us. We know that plants, animals and human beings are living things. How can we be sure that any organism is living or not? What are the life processes that are involved in keeping them alive? Let us try to know about this. Before moving ahead, let us try to know about life processes. Life processes are the processes whose function is the maintenance of living organisms. There are many processes involved which helps in keeping the living organisms alive and maintaining them. Life processes whose function is maintenance of an organism helps in protecting them from damage and breakdown. For this, energy is required which enters the body of an organism from outside. Nutrition. Nutrition is the process by which there is a transfer of energy from outside to inside the body of the organism in the form of food. Food sources are carbon-based molecules, and depending upon the different food sources, different organisms they use different kinds of nutritional processes. Green plants and some microorganisms like blue-green algae are autotrophs. Green plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. Human beings depend on plants and animals for food. For digesting the food, they have the digestive system. Herbivorous animals depend on plants for food, whereas carnivorous animals feed on other animals. Therefore, human beings and animals are heterotrophs. Respiration. The various source of energy in the form of nutrition needs to be broken down by the body and utilize it for building it up. It has to be converted to uniform source of energy so that it can be utilized for maintaining the living structures of the body and the kind of molecules that are required for its growth. Different chemical reactions like oxidizing and reducing reactions takes place in the body for the breakdown of nutrient molecules so that the body can use it up by the process of respiration. For this, oxygen is required. The organisms get oxygen from outside and use it for the breakdown of the food so that it can be used by the body for cellular needs. Food sources are complex structures and cannot be used by the body directly. So they have to be broken down into simpler forms so that they can be used up by the body. This is performed by the process of respiration. Exchange of gases takes place in plants through stomata. The respiratory system is responsible for exchange of gases in human beings and animals. Transportation. For unicellular organisms, there is no specific organs for taking in food, exchange of gases or removal of waste. Their entire body is in contact with the environment and they perform these functions with the help of diffusion. In single-celled microorganisms, there is movement of molecules across the cell membrane with the help of diffusion. In diffusion, the molecules move from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration. On the other hand, multicellular organisms they have specific body structures for performing different functions. Multicellular organisms they have specialized tissues for uptake of food and oxygen, but they are confined to one place. Therefore, there is a need of transporting food and oxygen to various parts of the body. Therefore, transportation system helps in carrying food and oxygen to various parts of the body. In plants, transportation of materials is carried out by the vascular system, which comprises of xylem and phloem. Whereas in human beings and other animals, it is carried out by the circulatory system. Excretion. Since living organisms they undergo various chemical reactions using carbon source food and oxygen for energy, they produce the byproducts in the form of waste, which are not only useless but also harmful for the living organisms. Therefore, these waste byproducts needs to be removed from the body by the organisms. In plants, removal of waste materials takes place through stomata, while in human beings and animals, the excretory system helps in the removal of waste materials. We have discussed about life processes and its importance in the maintenance of life of a living organism. We discussed about some of the important life processes like nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. I will be discussing about these processes in detail in my coming videos. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel.